Hey guys, Emanuelle McIntosh again. How are you guys doing? I hope you're hanging in there. I hope you're focusing on all the things that you love, all the things that bring enjoyment, that bring excitement and inspiration, and that help you to elevate your frequency in order to move into a higher vibrational dimension. Okay, we're going to do kind of see per zodiac sign what spirit wants you to know, or what they're advising, or whatever may come through at that time. Let me know in the comment section if you like these, and then I will continue doing them. And just a quick reminder, I am having a live event on September 7th right here in Bretagne, France. So if you guys are interested in that, order your tickets today on my website, EmanuelleMcIntosh.com. They are very, very affordable prices. I always make sure that everybody has a chance to come and attend these events, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them as much as I do. Okay, let's start with Aries. Aries. We're going to go for these cards and see what comes out. I am an Aries as well. Oopa. All right, bug. I know I love you too, but you can't tickle me on my leg. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Let's see what it reads. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. Intuitively, they're just kind of letting me know that us Aries have been going through a transformation that's been taking quite a while, and because we're so focused on evolution, like, we don't like to stand still, right? We like to see evolution, and the moment we don't see our lives evolve and expand, Aries kind of go into this kind of stress mode, and we shut down, or we go into a dark place, or whatever we do. We go into a lower vibration because we don't like to stand still or have the feeling like we're standing still. But they're kind of saying, look, you're not standing still. Everything is evolving. Even if you cannot at this time see, you know, where this is leading to, where all these minor energetic shifts and downloads and expansive opportunities that are coming and that have been coming, where all of this is leading to, even if we have no clue where it's going to, they're saying just enjoy the ride. Learn for once to just let the boat do, you know, the sailing. Okay, instead of us trying to, you know, guide everything in a certain direction. Aries like to be in control. They like to have a certain sense of, okay, this is my journey, I'm guiding it in that direction. And they're kind of saying, look, you are in control. Your soul is orchestrating, is guiding everything to go in a certain direction. But a human ego needs to kind of surrender in that process and trust that you, on a higher level, from a higher perspective, knows exactly what he or she is doing. And we just need to enjoy the ride, enjoy the small little changes, enjoy the opportunities that are being given to us, and just really kind of, for once, just let the universe take you on the ride instead of you trying to guide everything to go in a certain direction. Okay? So I hope that helps. Taurus. It's hard for us Aries to let go of the reins, isn't it? But it is an experience that we need to master as well. We have to be able to flow. We have to be able to trust, you know, trust the process, trust what's coming. And I think this is them just kind of saying, look, that's, you know, learn to master that as well. You don't always have to have the reins in order for your life to go into a positive direction. A lot of stuff is happening right now from behind the scenes, from behind the curtain, and we need to trust that it's happening for our highest good, that it's happening for our own expansion, and that everything will work out the way it is meant to be. All right, Taurus. Let's, whoop, there it went. Let's see what we got for Taurus. Hold up. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. They're kind of saying change your perspective. A Taurus is very focused on what's going on in their life, trying to guide it, trying not to freak out about it. There's a lot of fear, I feel, right now within the Taurus. A lot of insecurities, a lot of about their life, their journey, where is everything leading up to. And they're saying, look, you need to get out of the kind of ego perspective and move into a higher perspective and see the collective changes that are happening. When you do that, you'll be in a lot lesser state of panic. You'll be in a lot lesser state of stress and distress, because it is affecting you on a physical level. I don't know if you Tauruses have been going through a lot of physical aches and pains and discomforts, but it's almost like you're in such a distressed state because you're so worried about you and about your family and your closest loved ones that, you're not seeing the whole picture. It's not necessary to be in that state of distress. Look at everything that you're seeing around you and everything that you're experiencing from a higher perspective. Get out of the ego perspective. And when you do that, you'll find more balance, more peace, more calm, and those aches and pains will be going away quickly. Okay? Hope that helps. Gemini. Which one? This one too. Okay. Whoa, there it went. Life is better together. Gemini. Life is better together. Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. Gemini, it just kind of makes me feel, they're kind of showing me that you feel disconnected, you feel alone, you feel abandoned in some way or form by your community, your government, your family, your friends, whatever it may be. There's this sense of needing another half to make you feel whole, needing an outside source to make you feel like, okay, everything's going to be okay. And so they're kind of saying, reach out, okay? If your community has fallen apart due to the ascension, then make a new community, create a new community. It's about connecting to random strangers sometimes and finding the joy of just having a conversation with somebody who doesn't even know you, and seeing just how much you have in common. It's really about reaching out. So there's no need to feel isolated or feel like you're in solitude. There are different ways and different entities to communicate with in order to relieve yourself from that loneliness, okay? So reach out, whether it's your spiritual team, whether it's your deceased loved ones, whether it's angels, guides, whether it is simply the people outside of your door, people that you meet. Say hello to people, communicate to them, make eye contact, give them a little nod. Sometimes creating a community is as easy as saying hello to everybody that you encounter that day and asking them how their day have been. You're going to be surprised on how many people are appreciative of that very small acknowledgement of their existence and how fast people can become new connections. Okay? Hope that helps. Cancer. This one. My husband's a Cancer. Cancer. A little cat behind me. I'm sitting on an old tractor tire, in case you're wondering why. I always sit here because I could put my phone in between the rocks of my building. And I'm sitting on this kind of tire, this old tire that was left behind. There's my little kitty cat. So it's just a good spot for me to sit outside and talk to you guys. Cancer. There it goes. Believe in magic, Cancer. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. I'm really being drawn to these kind of, make sure my cards don't fall. Hold on. These lights. There's all these little sparkles. You see that? And it just kind of feels to me like Spirit is kind of saying you're drained. You're kind of tired of everything. You just want it to end. You want to exit the party. Just feels like you're tired and you're done. And it's just too hard and everything's too confusing. And it's just no longer fun to be here. It's no longer fun to even observe the world. And they're saying, look, you got to believe. You have to believe. And these sparkles, the reason I'm looking at these sparkles, it's almost like the life force has left you. It's like it's going out of you, and it's like they want you to tap back into the life force. And it's, you know, it's about going outside. It's about connecting to nature. It's about seeing the magic that is still there. You do not need to even if you, let's say it differently, even if you don't find it in your human community, in the human world, go beyond and find it in nature, with animals. Place yourself in situations or go on vacations where you can just be in nature, where you can be alone from, you know, kind of disconnected from the human world, or where you can go horseback riding or whatever it may be. You know, go and help or assist in walking dogs, for example, for what is that called? Adoption centers for animals. And so whatever you need to do to still believe in the magic, go and help out in the homeless shelters. Go and help out, you know, providing food and clothing for those in need. You're gonna find the magic there. Okay, the reasons why we're here, the reasons that make us humans so wonderful and beautiful. Find the magic that is all around, and then you will recharge with that life force. Because right now it just feels like you're just done, you're drained, you can't seem to find any joy anymore. And it's affecting you physically, it's affecting you emotionally and mentally and energetically. So do what you need to do to find beauty and joy in your world, so you can bring that beauty, that joy, that high vibrational energy back into your source, into your life, and into your home. Okay, so hope that helps. Leo. My dad was a Leo. Just hearing the tractors, they're starting to prepare our land to put corn on it this year. They've had it rested all year because it was a little bit tired, I think, because they had been putting up a lot of stuff. So they've been resting it and fertilizing it and plowing it and working the land to make it better. Whoops, there it goes. And I can hear them again, so either they're sowing right now, or I don't know what's going on. Let's see, you got 2, Leo. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. That's the first one. And when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world that I see. It's all about trust, Leo. Trust. You need to work on trusting the process. You need to work on trusting the light. trusting that the right forces are working behind the scenes to make this, to assist us in making this a better place, a better world. There's so many things right now happening outside. Things are falling down, crashing. People are noticing the manipulations of the weather. They're noticing the manipulation of the sun that's going on right now, which is, man, affecting me gravely. With me and Gerald, we've been having headaches off and on all week. It's been, I don't know, something's going on with that sun that's not normal. Haven't tapped into spirit yet to ask about that, but I might have to do that. Let me know if you guys want to know about the sun, but something feels off. Anyway, I'm getting off track. It's about trust. It's about surrendering to the process. It's about understanding that in order for the 5D world to be built on what we really want, we have to expose and bring down the things we no longer want. And that's what's happening right now. So they're kind of saying, start seeing, even though you're looking around and you don't see the world you want to see yet, already start seeing it in your heart. Already start seeing it and going outside with a smile, knowing that it's changing. And everything is happening as scheduled, as the light has scheduled. So it's really about understanding that, choosing to see life from a different perspective, choosing to see the misery that you, or whatever you want to call it, the misery, the destruction, everything collapsing, everything being exposed, choosing to see that from a perspective of, oh, we're moving in the right direction. The bulldozers are clearing everything out slowly but surely in order to start from scratch. When you start looking at it from a positive perspective and no longer from, oh, this and that is just too much, I can't handle it, looking at it from a negative, then your world changes around you. The way you see and perceive your world will change. So it's really about surrender, that everything is going, because I just feel like you're stressed out as well. And so, I mean, we're all looking at the world and going, what else is going to show up and what else? But look, we need to clear it. It's a necessity, because we can't take the old that doesn't work for us, that is not beneficial for us, and take it with us. So it needs to go. It's fire sale. It needs to go. Okay, Leo. So don't give up. Change your perspectives, and that will change the way you perceive your current reality as well. Okay. Hopefully that helps. Virgo. Nope. Hold on. I have everything on a little bucket next to my legs. I'm so ghetto. My husband would say, you're so ghetto. Well, I'm simple. I don't ask much. People misinterpret me sometimes. I've heard a lot of comments on the Kate video that said, oh, you don't care. Well, it doesn't mean I don't care about the people that are being hurt. I don't have an interest in the royal family. They are coming from a long line of those who are controlling us. An outer earthly race. Anyway, I might get booted out again. YouTube keeps deleting my videos. Too much truth, I guess. So yeah, I don't care, because it just simply means that I don't care about, what they're doing. I have no interest in it. But people are misinterpreting that as I don't care about the people being hurt. I do. And I care about those children. And, they all come in innocently and then they get corrupted. And it's sad. It's sad to see, but it is what it is. So I will always care about people. But I do not have an interest in them, because I know they're part of the problem, unfortunately. They are that lineage of, I don't even want to say the word, but you know what I mean. They're the lineage of those ETs that developed as that in some way or form manipulated our existence. If you know what I mean. Okay, blend into the environment. This is for, where are we? Virgo. Blend into the environment. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. So that's, you have 2 cards. That's the first card. And then you also have shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see these new prospects. What am I getting intuitively? It's almost like the feeling that I'm getting is, as a Virgo, you try to hold on to what you know. You know, why fix it when it's not broken? That's kind of your thinking. And because of that, you're still trying to, because you have this idea that I'm doing everything right. As long as I keep the schedule and I do my things the way I've always done it, then I'll be okay. It's almost like Virgos get a sense of security by holding on to routines or behaviors, structures or patterns. But they're kind of saying, look, your environment is changing, your world is changing, your vibration is changing, and you need to change as well. You got to change with it, but you're in a state of resistance of that change. And when you're in a state of resistance, everything will feel off. It will feel like you're not quite yourself, and you just, I don't know, it just feels like bird. You're, in a way, it's almost like your unwillingness to adapt and to recreate yourself is just causing more discomfort than it should. So they're saying you got to shed the old you. You got to transform yourself into a new version of yourself that will align with the new vibrations that are happening, that are coming, that are in the making as well. Does that kind of make sense? So it's really important, if you want to get out of the yucky feeling, if you want to get out of this feeling of being stuck, of feeling off and just not quite feeling yourself, or not quite feeling the world as you want to feel it, then you have to do the work to adjust, to redefine and redesign yourself. You have to get out of your old routines, and that's very hard for you guys, but it is unfortunately part of the ascension process. You cannot operate from the same perspectives and actions and reactions in a 5th dimensional plane than you have been doing in the 3D and the 4D planes. So adjustment is key here in order for you to feel happier and to feel more balanced and to feel like you're actually moving into a more positive direction of being. Okay, hope that makes sense. Libra. Got a lot of butterflies today. Woo. I love butterflies. Every time I see a caterpillar on my vegetables, I like take them off real gently and put them behind my other house where there's lots of green to eat, but no vegetables or fruits in the neighborhood. I was like, I want you to turn into a butterfly. I never kill them, I just move them. I relocate. Let's see here. Libra. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Libra. Your scale isn't in balance is what they're showing me. The scale's kind of like it's going all over the place. There's this internal turmoil happening. Like you're just not happy with yourself, with where everything is going. Just feels like you're out of sync with yourself. And they're saying, look, the best solution to come back in sync, to rebalance yourself, to restabilize yourself is to love yourself, is to really work on letting go of self-judgment, letting go of the shame and blame story, of really stepping out of victim consciousness and moving into a more loving manifestor consciousness where you know that your vibration and how you feel and are today is going to make and create your tomorrow experience. So by loving yourself more, by letting go of all negativity surrounding yourself and that you sent towards yourself, you will change your daily experience into something that is inspirational, positive, and good. Okay, so really work on that and just get out of victim consciousness because it's not helping anyone. Not you, not the collective, and not your future creation. Okay, so I hope that helps. Scorpio. Scorpio. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Dancing in the rainbow. I like that. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. It's almost like the word spontaneity comes forward. I don't even know if that's the right word, but being spontaneous, being impulsive even, by simply following what you feel you should be doing at this time. I just feel like they want to encourage you this month. This is for June. They want you to encourage. They want to encourage you to just go and have fun, to just play, dance, be silly. Stop being such a grown-up. Stop being so serious. You're taking things too seriously. It's time to just play, have fun, explore, and follow your excitement. Okay? Very important for you in June because that's going to allow you to embrace and feel what true love and true joy feels like. And just after, it's almost like after June, you'll be able to hold on to that until the end of the year. So it's super important that you go out of your way to be as spontaneous and as impulsive as you can be, with the purpose of finding joy and getting back to your childlike energy and just simply enjoying life to the fullest again. So you can rediscover, re-explore what that feels like within yourself and kind of reactivate that feeling so you can then much more easier and quicker reconnect to it or re-find it, rediscover it whenever you feel the need to, because it just feels like you're operating a little bit on neutral right now. It's like there's no more intense emotional response except for maybe fear, but everything else is just kind of a big blur from the past. I remember being happy one day, you know how that goes, and they're kind of saying, no, you can be that today, but you just need to find a way to feel that again, to know what it feels like so you can remember, and then you can hold on to it. Okay, there we go. Capricorn. Capricorn. Which one? This one? Okay. Capricorn. Now, I don't post much on YouTube because they're always canceling and threatening me of canceling my channel and all that. So if you guys like channeled messages from spirit all around about everything in life, then feel free to go check out my Patreon account. Emanuelle, it's patreon.com/Emanuelle McIntosh. And then I try as much as I can to do weekly channeled messages, extensive messages. And I will eventually put them all together because I have over 200 channeled messages on there right now. But I eventually am hoping to put those together in a book whenever the universe allows it to happen. Because I've tried, but the universe always gets in the way, so I'm assuming it's not the right time. Go outside. It's time to... Ooh, make sure my cards don't disappear. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful piece of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. This is for Capricorn. It's about connecting with yourself. It's about understanding that everything outside of you is a reflection of the inner energies you hold on to within you. I'm really kind of feeling the push. It's almost like they want you in June to really focus on taking time off. What does that mean? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, as much as you can spare, to disconnect, to meditate, to go into nature, to listen to music, and just gonna allow yourself to disconnect and to focus within, to really move into out of the human perspective in a way and into the spiritual perspective that is always present within you. So make time to disconnect, to be in a state of solitude, to disconnect from your human life and take 10, 20, 30, as much time as you can to be with you, yourself, your spiritual self, and simply become aware of your energy, what it feels like, to become aware of your breath, to become aware of just your own presence within this virtual reality we call life, and just kind of rekindle, reconnect with the loving divine aspect of yourself that you ultimately eternally are. You can't get rid of that aspect. Okay, we might have a temporary human experience here, which is simply a projection of a human consciousness and a soul that is always present in the higher vibrational state. We're not really here. This is a projection. But to kind of take time in your human day to move and reconnect with that divine part of yourself, because that's going to help you to, it's almost like it's going to encourage you, it's going to give you the energy and the strength and the courage to look at your human experience as simply that. It's just an experience, and I'm going to I just want to make the best of it. I just want to see it as that, simply an experience, to have experiences. And then when we let go of all those expectations and we just simply are here, grateful and appreciative of all of the experiences that we have, bad, good, fantastic, ugly, whatever they may be, then life becomes a lot more of a joy to go through than a struggle the way you're experiencing it right now. Okay, hope that helps. Aquarius. Oh, it's pretty out here when the sun's shining. Although we do have clouds, it is pretty here. I am lucky to have found a little piece of heaven of my own. I always wanted to have a farmhouse and Well, been dreaming about that since I was about 10. Well, I'm 43, so I finally got it. Never give up on your dreams. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Aquarius, you're overthinking. You know, this is supposed to be like two flowers in the sun or something, but to me, I see a brain. I'm just weird, okay? A brain, two eyes, and then like the connections to the rest of your body. And I'm just seeing overthinking in that picture for some reason. You're too much in your head. You're not enough in your space. You're not focusing on being mindful, on being fully present with what you're doing, the moment you're doing it, and where you're doing it. It's really important in order for you to find positivity and joy that you focus on being present. Because of the struggles and because of all the changes that are happening, you're trying to unconsciously, it's almost like escape. You're trying to not be here. And because you're dismissing everything and you're just trying to escape everything, you completely feel disconnected and you completely feel lost. And they're saying, although it may be hard for you to see what is happening right now around you, you need to be present. You need to be in the moment. You need to be here for it in order for you to also see the beauty and the love that's always there, and the generosity of people, and the perfection of nature, and so on and so forth. You need to be more present with yourself and be present in the moment in order for you to also find the positive and the benefits from being in this human form, from being here, and therefore creating much more balance than trying to escape your reality. Escape is not the answer. Being fully present and focusing on being, that is what the fifth dimension is all about. And the more you understand it, you're the one guiding your beingness. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm using it anyway. The more you focus on guiding your own beingness, guiding your emotional state, guiding your thoughts, guiding your actions and reactions, you're all in control of that. The moment you start to take responsibility for that and actually guide them, instead of just allowing the autopilot to take over, then you will find a lot more balance and a lot more joy, because you'll be finally behind the steering wheel of what your experience is like, or what you want it to be. You will be able to experience it because you'll be the one driving. So become present. Don't try to escape. Come back. Face it head on. Face your emotions. Face your thoughts, and take back control. Okay, don't let your emotions and your thoughts to just take off with you, because a lot of those are programmed, programmed responses to a manipulation that happened a long time ago and has continued to happen in your life. Take back control of your own journey. Take back control of how you choose to feel it, see it, perceive it, and act upon it, and then life becomes a better place. Okay, that is what your focus should be on in June. And then Pisces. It's when they say, okay, every step counts. Every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. It's about chillaxing, man. Oh, sorry. I need a nap. Done a lot of work this morning. There's something about this picture that's, I keep looking at this. It's like spikes. It's almost like keep seeing you guys tiptoeing around everything. It's like you're trying so hard to not step into the poop. Because you don't want the stink to follow you around. I think that one comes from Eric. Oh, Lord. That's what I keep seeing. Like, you've been almost like an OCD person. Trying to not avoid so many things that could make you feel uncomfortable. You've been living on this careful mode, on this tiptoeing around everything in order to preserve the idea of a certain balance and peace, that you're just, it sounds like you're avoiding things, you know, because you're trying to be careful. You're trying to avoid things. And they're saying, look, you're going to miss out on things if you're constantly trying to avoid anything that might bring discomfort or push you out of your comfort zone, because you got to get out of your comfort zone in order to continue to grow, to expand, to continue to work on yourself. Because if you shield yourself from anything that could disrupt or disturb you, then how will you become a master in controlling your own emotional state, your own beingness? How are you going to master or learn how to master it if you've been avoiding everything? Do you know what I'm saying? We need to practice. We need the experiences in order for us to become a master. You can't become a master if you never allow yourself to undergo the teachings, if you know what I mean, right? And it's like, look, yes, take it slow, take it at your own pace, but don't try to avoid everything in order to stay in a state of, okay, as long as it's like being a turtle, and it's like, as long as I stay in my shell, I'll survive and I'll be fine. But then the turtle doesn't experience anything. The turtle starves. Your soul starves for experience, for expansion, for opportunities of growth. Avoiding everything is not the answer, is what it comes down to. So Pisces, don't run away. Don't hide. Don't lock yourself up. You can remain in your safe bubble, but don't lock yourself up and refuse to undergo any new experiences or any challenges, because then you're not doing what you're meant to do anyway. You're not doing what you're here to do. It's just to expand and to ascend. You can't ascend if you try to avoid everything. You have to go through the motions so you can see where you are on an evolutionary scale. Can people still hurt you just by saying something stupid? Can you get completely pushed out of balance just because a small problem occurs? You have to be able to observe yourself and say, okay, to what degree of, control over my own stability, over my own beingness have I gotten? You gotta not be, avoiding experiences, because then you're not learning anything and you won't be mastering anything. Mastering something takes skill and the courage to go through the good and the bad, to learn from each encounter and each experience and each opportunity, and make it easier. It's going to become easier and easier to not get hurt by this, to not get hurt by that, to not be pushed out of balance because of this. But you do need the experience. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, stop trying to avoid it. You are here to have experiences, not just to lock yourself up and throw away the key. That's not why you're here. Okay? All right. Well, I hope this helps. So this for the zodiac signs for June. And let me know in the comment section if any of that resonates, or if it doesn't resonate, that's fine too. Take from it what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. This is an overall session, an overall reading, so spirit works in different ways. So if it resonates with you, roll with it. If it doesn't, then don't. Simple as that. All right, and just know that I love you guys, and just know that even though not everybody understands the way that I express certain things, I am not American. I am a European, okay? I am a Belgian, and I might not always use the right words to express it correctly, but that's just me. That's how I am. So for the people who know me, they know that I am always there to help. I am one of the most compassionate people that I've met and has been through hell and back in her life, and it's never held on to anything negative or grudges or anything like that. So before you judge me, ask yourself why you feel the need to judge someone else. Just food for thought. People have attacked me lately, and that's okay. That I'm not moving into 5D because I say that I didn't care, and neither are you if you're judging me for it. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're both in the same boat then. The problem is I do care. I just didn't express correctly maybe what I was saying, that I just don't have an interest in the royal families at all. It's just not where my interest lies. Because I feel like I try not to have them in my reality. They can go. They are a relic from the past that was all about control and ego-driven things. They don't help anybody, to be honest. So I don't care is simply me saying I don't have an interest in them, because I don't want them in the fifth dimensional plane. But that's my personal thing. Oh, another thing I wanted to say real quick. I had a question. So many people ask me, what if I miss out on the boat? What if, I don't get into the 5D and I miss out? You can't, to be honest. Everybody will move in the 5D at their own pace. This is your universe. This is my universe. Everybody lives in their own universe within a collective universe. Okay, so you can't miss out. When your desire is to move in that direction. Not everybody has that desire. Not every soul is here to go through the ascension. But if it's truly a part of your desire to go through the ascension process and move into a 5D reality, then you will. But you can't miss out. It's not one train to the or one train or one boat to the 5D, and once you miss it, too bad. That's not how it works. There's constant trains that will pick people up that are ready, and you will get there at your own pace. Okay, so we need to stop seeing everything as just being one reality for all. Everybody has their own reality, their own universe, is experiencing their own universe, because what you see outside of yourself is an expression of you. And so every soul has a different expression and sees and experiences the outside world in a very different way. Collectively, you have all these different universes, and then collectively that also creates certain things. But ultimately, it's your independent universe that will also change the collective. Does that kind of make sense? I don't know if I make any sense. So Anyway, I don't want people to be scared that they're going to miss out. Please don't be scared. You're going to get there. I'm going to get there when it's, when it's right for me. And I'm not perfect, and I don't mean to be perfect. If I wanted perfection, I would have not come into a human condition. It's our imperfections that make us perfect for this creation, for this experience. So embrace your imperfections and embrace those of others. If you want to judge me, that's fine. But understand that that only reflects back upon you. So do some self-reflection and ask yourself why you feel the need to judge others. You can express your perspective, but I don't feel that the judgment is necessary. You can express perspectives in different ways. But either way, I appreciate you, and thank you for all the comments anyway. And I hope that in some way or form my content influences you in a positive way, because the only job or the only, I feel like my job is just simply here to spark things within people and to help you find your strength, your truth, your divine essence, and guide you to your own strengths and abilities in order to make this lifetime and millions of other lifetimes that you will have into a positive experience. So that's why I always say, take with you what resonates and leave what doesn't, because my reality is not your reality and vice versa. So I can only share with you what I experience in my reality, and then you do with that information as you please. Okay? And I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try and get another post channeled for Patreon. So go and check that out if you're interested in more of my work. Know that, I don't, like I said, I don't post much on YouTube because they keep attacking my content and trying to cancel my channel. So I just, I've moved it to a place where people are not so keen on destroying truth, or at least my truth, what I receive from spirit, from the higher frequencies. So if you want to read up on that, go ahead. If not, that's fine too. All right, I'm going to let you go. Have a good rest of your Sunday, and I hope you keep finding the magic, because this is a beautiful place, and people have the ability to do wonderful, loving, beautiful, courageous things. So never give up on us. Never give up on yourself, and never give up on this universe, because everything is moving in the direction that it's meant to. Okay? All right. Love you. Bye.